It is a mad dash to the finish line as we enter the last 2 days of competition here in the 2016 FIVB World Olympic Qualification Tournament inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. And Australia will be testing the medal of China, both teams at 2 and 3. As we prepare to look at the team standings again, Australia looking for back-to-back wins. They won the last time in straight sets against the host country, Japan. On the other side, China losing in 5 sets to Iran, a heartbreaking loss. As you take a look here at the team standings, you can see both squads at 2 and 3. It's a 3-way logjam, actually, with Canada. That's why a victory today would be very important for both China and Australia as they try to get a foothold on at least keeping the Olympic dream alive. That is the main motivation of both squads today. So take a look at the roster of Team Australia. The last time out, Tom Edgar with a prolific 23-point performance against Japan, followed by Nathan Roberts with 11. But their subs, Aiden Zingel, Staples, Carroll, all chipping in at just the right time. They led 10-2 in blocks, so Australia using their size. Every other category was almost even. On the other hand, it is China that suffered a 5-set defeat to Iran. Outblocked again, but not by much, just by 1. They lagged behind the attack points. They were able to keep it close. They won the aces department, so China was serving tough. But it's all about shining in the other categories, digging the volleyball, passing the ball. Because China has proven that they can transition, and transition effectively. Will that be in full effect today? As you take a look at Zhang Chen, Rao Shuhan, Zhao Shuai, and the Chinese national volleyball team. One of the biggest teams, if not the biggest team in the tournament, along with Australia and Poland. Tom Edgar is his abdominal injury feeling better today. Well, injury or not, you throw it all out of the window when you're playing for flag and country. As both teams are about to meet at center court, we pause for a bit for the singing of the national anthems of both countries.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of the Commonwealth of Australia. People's Republic of China.
China and Australia have met 3 times in Olympic qualification tournament history, and 1996, China won in straight sets. In 2004, Australia repaying the favor, winning in straight sets, and then making it back-to-back. In 2012, Australia winning again by straight sets. Although in the 2015 Asian Championship, their most recent meeting, China was able to prevail in straight sets as well. Will that be the same story today?
International referees. The first referee is Mr.
As we take a look at the gentlemen enforcing volleyball justice today.
The second referee is Mr. Andrei Senovich from Russia.
And again, thanking everyone watching us live inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium, and to everyone watching us around the world. Now let's meet the primary protagonists of both squads.
Presentation of the serving players, liberals, and coaches.
まずはチームオーストラリアナンバーワンエイダン・ジンジェンナンバースリーネイサン・ロバーツナンバーシックスキャプテントーマス・エドガーナンバー12
Well, Tom Edgar still getting the start. In terms of total points, he is number 2 in the tournament. And there's some potential there when you take a look at Aiden Zengel, Nathan Roberts, Tom Edgar. Could potentially form a good three-spiker offense for Coach Roberto Santilli. Australia has to be aware of the quick transition of China. They are able to get great reception as we take a look at their starters. Zhao Shui getting the start. They have been alternated at setter with Li Runming. Runming, the taller setter. So Zhang Chen still in that lineup, as well as Zhang Weijun there, 2 leading scorers. Chen Longhai, Geng Xin. The defensive great wall for Coach Xie Goqian. For China, again, if they play according to their identity, to stay true to who they are. If they try to play with tremendous net defense, concentrate on passing the ball, that will lead to their quick transition. And run plays, combinations for the wings, fast sets. China, like what they proved against Iran, can be a very, very dangerous customer. Important as well for Nathan Roberts, Paul Carroll, Tom Edgar to immediately show power, make China work defensively. China will be serving. Zhang Shen on deck. Australia receiving. Set 1, here we go. Soft hit, ball put up. Zhang Chen setting. Here's Dai King Yao over the defense and gets it a go. The growth of the wing spikers of China, if you take a look at the big picture, that's going to be so important. You already know their middles can be pretty effective. Here's Tom Edgar from the back line, rejected. First block kill of the game belongs to China. And again, for China, talking about defensive game plans, if you at least limit Tom Edgar and Paul Carroll, the 1-2 punch of Australia, make them hit at difficult angles, the job is halfway done. As a service ace scored by Zhang Chen. It seems as if the rest day did them well. Certainly woke up on the right side of bed today. 3-0 blitz to open set number 1. Back set. Tom Edgar blocked again. The blockers, just a little adjustment on their jump there to challenge the Tom Edgar attack. Here's a back row pipe and Zhang Chen puts it away. What a start for China. Four to 1. China with the lead. Make that 4-2. As it's a strong finish for Nathan Roberts. Or was that Sam Walker? No, Nathan Roberts rather than Sam Walker to serve. Two serving 4. Overpass. Australia with a chance here. Drop ball. Put up by Zhang Weijun. Quick play. And they put it away. And Aiden Zengel right down the middle, scoring against Gangshin. Sending it to zone 5. Quick play, Gangshin. Off the block, it's good. An action-packed start to set number 1. Dai Yao to serve. Huge advantage with Dai Yao playing the outside position. He's a stall as Gangshin and Rao Shuhan. He's 6'9", 6'10". Here's Dai. Combination for Zhang Weijun, who breaks the blockers. And China active and aggressive to open set number 1, prompting Australia to sue for time. Clear instructions from Coach Roberto Santilli. Moving your legs. Improve the first ball. As Australia is trailing 3-6. Dai Yao to serve for China. Picked up by Luke Perry. Tom Edgar will put it away. And the big opposite, making the blockers feel his power that time. Zhao to Gangshin. Chance for Australia to counter. Tom Edgar again. And he loves that one. And Australia's team captain putting down the hammer with some swagger. Ace serve. And here's Australia joining the party, tying the game at 6-all. They serve up Zhang Weijun. Dai Yao from the other side. Good save there. Edgar the tip. Chance out for China. Zhang Chen from the back. Ball again put up, and it's an infraction. Double touch. Nemo Mote. Gotta applaud the effort though. 7 serving 6 here in set number 1. Chukachev. Strong hit. And Sam Walker scoring from the back line. Look at the lethal lefty finishing on top of Zhang Chen. Good combination. Tom Edgar, loaded service. Outside set, Zhang Chen tried to wipe it off the block. Sukuchev back set. Tom Edgar, and sends that one out of bounds. And China going to the first technical timeout, a 1-point lead, 8-7. Well, all these teams always appreciate the support that they get from their fans, and we appreciate you watching the 2016 FIVB World Olympic Qualification Tournament. It's a 1-point ball game. China is up 8-7. Last point coming off an attack error from Tom Edgar. Skangshin serving. Quick transition for Nemo, and you want more of that. Having played in Europe for his professional volleyball, puts that one away. And add to what a Tom Edgar, Sam Walker, Paul Carroll can do for your team. Here's a quick play. And Chen Long Hai again puts it away. It's almost automatic for China. They run their offense through the middle. Cross-court shot, and that one is good. That's the first referee. And China will ask for a challenge. Not sure if it's a block touch or a ball in out. I think ball in or out.
Challenge by China. The challenge is ball in out.
Yes, it is. Ball in out. And if any part of the ball catches the line, that's all good. Oh, that one going out. So a good challenge by China. Well, it happened right in front of Coach Thiego Chen. So he was pretty confident about that challenge. China taking a 2-point lead, 10 serving 8. Again, quick play. And Nemo finishing the quick. Australia also letting China know you got to worry about our middle hitters as well. Here's Nemo Mote from the service line. That's Simone Roots. Save attempt there by Grigory Sukushev. So shank pass. Eleven serving 9. Good block. 1-on-1 up top. And take a look at this play. Set to the left side, and Tai King Yao says, back from whence you came. Here's Edgar, powers through. Australia right now running their offense through their big opposite. You know, it's one thing to see Tom Edgar on TV, but it's different when you actually see him in person. This dude is massive. Ace serve for Australia. And Sukachev, that lefty serve. Making Zhang Weijun work for it. This time serving up Zhang Chen. This is Zhang Weijun against the blockers. From the back row. Overpass. Zhao. And what a block for Australia! Good rejection. Aiden Zengel patrolling the net. Back set. Daiking Yao. Picked up at the back by Australia. Walker hitting the antenna. Just a 1-point game, 13 to serve 12. Chen Longhai serving. Quick transition for the Volleyroos. And Zengel quick off the ground. Quick to set it straight down. Walker serve. Picked up by Zhang. Back set. Dai. Well, China also loading up their attack points. Dai King Yao with a full swing. Making it 14 to 13. Good pass. Tom Edgar with a finish. He gets it off the double block. Going high hands and maximizing the set. He can't straight the blockers of, he can stare at the blockers of China straight in the eye. So no size disadvantage, no mismatch right there when he's across the net. 1-point lead though for China, 15 serving 14. Second touch, Perry. Counter attack for China. They go to Zhang Chen. And Zhang Chen puts it down, and China up by 2, heading to the second technical timeout. Throughout the tournament, China has displayed tremendous potential, pushing powerhouses to the limit, just like Poland, which they played to 5 sets. They stole a set from France, but losing in 4. Also had a chance against Iran. They were in it until the last minute. But Australia, no slouch as well. They've had many flashes of brilliance throughout this tournament. They want one more today. Here's Tom Edgar, power serve. Zhang Chen, little soft hit, smart shot for number 4. Well, they recognize how many blockers are coming up. That's China now. 17 serving 15. Here's the back set. Good pickup. Daiking Yao sending it long and out of bounds. Set 1. Tight and testy. 16 serving 17. Moving set. Dai over the double block, picked up. Edgar in transition. Zhang Chen denied. And if China was trying to find Nemo Mote says, I am right here. And China this time wants to talk things over. Well, she's very active today. Thank you so much for joining us inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. It's a tied game, 17 all here in the first set. And again, every time these two teams have met in the past few years, it's always been a straight sets game. Let's see if that'll be different today. Back set for Dai King Yao, but not today. And Sam Walker telling Tai King Yao, meet me at the top and don't be late. Robert serving. Sends it to Zhang Weijun. He's been a little quiet. Not the perfect connection between the setter and the middle there. Set maybe a little too far, too high, as Tai King Yao will take a break. Shi Wen substitutes for China. Nathan Roberts, 29 years old, one of the senior members of the Volley Roos. Zhang Chen puts it away, tooling the block. Serving 19. A combination for Tom Edgar. Going full swing, full power. Tom Edgar, have mercy on that volleyball. Benjamin Bell subbing in for Australia, replaces Grigory Sukoshev. Combination play, Zhang Weijun. Look at that, beautiful. Well-run play, and China coming off that great pass. Let's see what Sukoshev will run here. Back set again, Tom Edgar, always a great option. They fake the middle and go back to the opposite. Great sign for Australia. Managing to score against a tall wall defensively of China. Zhang Chen setting. Zhang Weijun denied by the triple block. China going to the other side, denied again. Good work laterally by Australia, but that time Shi Wen finding the opening. Up until that last moment, Australia's blockers doing a great job covering ground. Squeeze Jianjun subs in. He will be serving for China. Strong serve and an ace serve. If he wanted to, Tom Edgar could have leapt over the railing there. That serve, fast and furious. Service outside. Lead back to Australia.
Substitution by China. Number 8 out. Number 6.
This is a good read. Set to the right side. Unfortunately for Aiden Zengel, hit the net. So errors for both teams, back to back. Close first set. It's 22 all with GUN at the service line. Sukushev to the other side. Zhang Shen picks it up. Combination play for Zhang Weijun. Good cover for Luke Perry. And another finish for Aiden Zengel.
Substitution by Australia. Number 1 out. Number 17. Kelly in.
Paul Carroll. The second leading scorer of Australia now in the game. Wei Shun, blocked again. And a great barrier of Australia, sending us into set point. Triple block. Entrance denied, says Nathan Roberts. China suing for time.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I'm going to be right over there for it.
China looking to survive 2 set points here. They're down 22-24. Australia is serving. Service outside.
Served by Australia.
But Australia asking for a challenge. Ball in or out, probably. Yes. That was threading it close, I think. Well, look at how Paul Carroll was able to serve. Oh, way out. So unsuccessful challenge, and Aiden Zengel subbing back in.
Substitution by Australia. Number 17 out. Number 1. Jinten in.
Can China make this an extended first set? Easy over service. Back set. Tom Edgar putting the first set away. And the team captain of the Volley Rose standing tall and talented. Australia up, taking set number 1, 25-23. Fans of the Volley Ruse in attendance, as well as fans of China, as we are set to begin set number 2, taking a look at those 5 rings representing the Olympic dreams. As Tom Edgar has been challenging the net defense of China. China as well, looking to make Australia feel their power. But in the first set, that belonged to Tom Edgar. And the Volleyroos taking it 25-23. Zhang Chen was able to get a few licks in. But Australia just doing a better job, especially in the blocks department. 2 more, 4-2. 3 more attack points and 3 less errors. Well, in their last win, Coach Roberto Santilli said that he loved how the whole team performed because they did exactly that, perform as a team. And like what I mentioned, the story of the stats in the previous set, hey, look at that, 11-8 dig. So Australia, their floor defense making the right adjustment, especially after that early timeout when Coach Roberto Santilli was telling us, Scott, move your legs defensively. And be at the right spot so we don't have to chase it with our arms when we try to pass the ball. The less chances of them shanking it. Leaders, Zhang Chen, Tom Edgar. It's going to be a great second set. Again, thank you for joining us here in the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium for set number 2 action between Australia and China. Both teams at 2 and 3 in the standings. A win here would keep the Olympic dream alive. For China, though, if they do win here, it would mean Iran and France both make it to Rio 2016. Opening point scored by China. They did have a good start, like in the first set. They led heading into the 2 technical timeouts. Now let's see if they can keep it more consistent. Back set, or rather set for Edgar. That time, Edgar, his shot sent back. Strong Wei Jun. Great block kill. Oh, I thought he wanted to create an angle for the pass, but second touch non-existent. A little team error there. From the back line, Nathan Roberts gets it a go. Well, you want to keep momentum if you're Australia, especially after you took the first set. Can't relax. Service error, making it a 3-point China lead, 4-1. Zhang Weijun preparing to serve. Straight to the net, though. Two serving 4 here in set number 2. Sengel serving up Zhang Chen. Wei Jun making the adjustment. Edgar. And Tom Edgar puts it away. That's what you do when you're the team captain. When your team is down, you lead by example, and you give them an emotional spark. Look at that, looking cross, hitting line, and then the celebration after the detonation. Good cover at the back. Counter attack! Tom Edgar puts it down. That's Li Runming. Replaces Choi Xiao. Runming has been playing a great volleyball past few games. Been seeing extended minutes. Goes to his middle blocker, was denied. China, they found Nemo on that play. That's Molte. Sends it back and straight down. Runming set. A quick, but a miss hit there. Sending it out. Gonna send it straight down. So Australia takes a 2-point lead, 6-4 here in set number 2. Australia looking to maintain, maybe extend this 2-point lead, 6-4 here in set number 2. Tom Edgar at the forefront of this volley-roo attack. Well, Australia again able to match up size-wise with China. They rule the blocks department so far. Edgar from the back. Joust. And China winning that one. Good effort at the top. Started from the save. Nathan Roberts getting beat on that joust, and Sam Walker unable to put the ball up. Wei Shun serving. Edgar sending it long. Oh, but that's good. Caught the line. China wants to challenge this one. You heard Tom Edgar during the huddle, long but in, talking about the attacks. And also the services. He wants to load those up. Oh, that's it. Caught part of the line. Australia getting a break there. There it goes. I'll thank the top spin for that. Gives a point back though, because of the service error. Gengshin to serve. Good block by China. Li Runming protecting the net. Good game plan though actually for Australia. Avoid the bigger two guys at the net, but Li Runming says, hey, I can block as well. Nemo picks it up. Combination, Nathan Roberts puts it down. And Australia with a 1-point lead heading to the first technical timeout, 8-7 in set number 2. One-point lead for the Volley-Roos as we resume play. 8-7 here in set number 2. Tom Edgar again in a starring role. But looking to get more support from guys like Nathan Roberts, Sam Walker. Nemo Mote as Zhang Chen on the counter. He ties the game 8-all. Li Runming to serve. Sam Walker denied. Chen Long Hai. The SWAT team up top. Anticipated that play for the outside. Max Staples. We'll see action here in the second set. Just like in the last game, Australia leaning on some of their substitutes. As Tom Edgar's attack not over. China now capitalizing on Australia's errors. Or actually, I think it was blocked by Chen Longhai. Oh, rotation error.
It was working. The tablet was working. The tablet was working. The tablet was working. Hey, please, please. The tablet was working. The tablet was working. Yeah, the tablet was working. Well, it was working.
At the same time you blew the whistle, the tablet was
It was working. Any whistle. It was working. Any whistle. We have to repeat it. Come on, it was working.
Oh, Coach Roberto Santilli, I think wanted the challenge, but then there was a whistle. That's why he's emotional. The sideline. The play continues. Australia just has to get it back, just like that. Another test for this team, for any team rather, to be able to weather the storm. Just play on and regain your rhythm. Good block by Zengel, but good put up by China. Oh, on two! Sukachev puts it down. Good play there for the Volley-Roo setter. Show them a little something different every now and then. Outside set. And China tooling the block. Both teams doing a great job going swing for swing here. China, though, 2-point lead, 12-10. Zhang Chen serving. Sukachev looking for a teammate to set up. And that's Roberts. Number 3 will fly for the finish. So they fake a quick with a Zengel. They're trying to fake an 8 quick, and then Roberts from the back line getting a good setup. Unfortunately for Sukachev, commits a service error. Two-point lead for China. And this lead from the errors of Australia here in set number 2. Sukachev to Zengel. And why not? Feed the Z-Man as Zengel puts it down. A zinger of a quick play. Another service error. I think that makes it 7. 7 errors for Australia. Tom Edgar. But good put up by the Chinese libero. Zhang Wei-Jun denied. Another good put up attempt, but going awry. Appreciate the effort though from Zhu Hui. But a relentless Australian defense getting that point to go. Back set. Zhang Wei-Jun trying to go line, but sent it out. China will challenge.
The charge is all in out.
They had a great challenge earlier. Let's see if the odds are in their favor. This challenge. Oh, missed it by that much.
The charge was not successful.
And that back line, good job by Max Staples avoiding it. Would have been a touch. They have to create from this pass. No block touch. And Australia regaining the lead. Well, those tough services just limit the options of China here. That's what Australia wants to do. Bad pass. One more chance for China. They go to the outside. And Zhang Weijun will score off the block. $15 all. And another great raid by Max Staples. Second one here in the set. And allowing Australia to take the lead 16-15, heading to the technical timeout.
End of the second technical timeout.
Another close set. Just a 1-point ball game, 16-15. Australia holding this solitary point advantage. Ball out. China's attempt to involve Gang Shin in their offense didn't work that time.
Substitution by China.
So new face on the floor.
Number 5,
Li Yuanbo is on the floor. Australia 2-point lead, 17-15. Better pass from China. Zhang Chen delivers. He's been waiting for that one. Again, attacks-wise, China, no problem. Although Australia has the advantage in that department, 24-18. Good spike. Nathan Roberts. The flight and the finish. Look at that, almost a free swing. Avoiding the one-man block on top. And he is at the service line as well. Better pass from China, adjusting. Zhang Chen. Just basic volleyball right now. Runming serves to Max Staples. Staples gets it, and tooling the block for the finish. Both teams going point for point. Mote serves, front setter for China. Li Runming to Zhang Chen. But look at Staples sending him back. Not the tallest man on the floor, but certainly playing with a huge heart. Telling Zhang Chen, not on my watch. Mote targeting Zhang Weijun, and ace serve. And Nemo finding the mark. As Coach Diego Chen wants a timeout. Australia stretching their lead, 21-17 here in set number 2. They're going tit for tat earlier. As Benjamin Bell coming back in for Grigory Sukuchev. Australia will be defending after this service. See if he can help protect that net. Zhang Chen delivers to the open spot. (18 serving 21). Back set. Tom Edgar rejected. Good adjustment on the block department. Taking away line. And going up just in time for the block and the kill. China looking to make a comeback here in set number 2. Now down by just 2. 19 to serve 21 with a Chinese scoring machine on deck. As Tai King Yao replaces Shi Wan. Here's Edgar. Chance for China on the counter. Tai King Yao. Edgar from the back, off speed. Puts the ball up. Staples. Strong attack on the finish. And Australia is making Chu Hui work. And the volley roos. Some extra juice on that one. Set to the outside, sent straight down by Zhang Weijun. And it's these experienced leaders, Zhan Cheng, Zhang Weijun, who must lead, especially in crucial moments. As Coach Diego Chen mentioned in a previous interview, this is still a young squad, talking about China. For most of them, this is their first major international competition. So those who have walked away must show the way. Sukuchev, Singel, couldn't hit it. That one wouldn't go over. So timeout whistle, just a 1-point ball game, 22-21, Australia on top. Chance to equalize for China. Kui Jianjun to serve. Edgar. Another chance for China. Good block by Zengel. Ball stays in play. Dai King Yao rejected. Double touch. Australia with a good break there, as China committed that infraction. I think just a little too long on the hands.
Number 8 out. Number 2, TE.
Chance to head into set point for Australia. Zhang Chen from the back. The chase by Luke Perry. Good effort by Australia. Dai King Yao. One more save. Another free ball. Look at Australia's defense. Zhang Wei-Jun cross, but no go. The defense of Australia withstanding the siege. First it was Perry and then Staples. And then China committing that attack error. Set point, here's set number 2. Runming back set. Dai King Yao puts it away. Survive for China. Good pass. Chance for Australia. For the punctuation mark. And Tom Edgar with a second knockdown of this match. Australia up 2 sets as they take the second set, 25-22. Set number 3 in just a moment. Creative way of expressing their support. I think those are Chinese fans. Is to take a look at this exclamation point from Tom Edgar, the big man with a big swing. In Australia, playing big, up by 2 sets. You know, this matchup. That time, Max Staples joining the block party, even. Putting the ball up, chasing it down, putting it away from the floor and making sure Australia had a fighting chance. Tom Edgar putting the finishing touch on that second set. As you take a look at the story of the stats, 3 more attack points for Australia, but China shoring up their floor defense, 8 digs. Also doing a great job at the net, 4 blocks compared to 3. So still tight and testy between these 2 teams, with Australia just getting the points that matter. That set, especially towards the last few sequences, could have gone either way. Will it be the Volleyroos taking this one in straight sets, or will China resuscitate themselves and take the 3rd, try to head for a 4th, and then a 5th? I like what Coach Roberto Santilli said. Australia can be good if they start playing and performing like a team, and so they have. Some veterans now on the floor for China. Ji Dao Shuai, who has seen action for them previously in other international meets, now on the floor. Let's see if that substitution can yield some results for China as they are serving Zhang Chen to open set number 3. Quick play for Zengel. Well, middle efficiency could be big for Australia. Could allow them to run their plays. Here's a good pass by China. Ji Dao Shuai. Attack going long and out. Well, again, for substitutes, you just have to stay ready. And for sure, Ji Dao Shuai will get his rhythm as he continues to play. Here's the combination. Dai King Yao couldn't score. Staples, the tip. Good cover. Zhang Chen from the back. And China taking that point. Look at Zhang Chen from the back. Good pickup by Perry. Backcourt pipe is good for Nathan Roberts. Flight number 3 taking it to the skies, and Australia with a 2-point lead. Staples serving. Back set. Dai King Yao the tip. Got it off the block for the point. Two serving 3 here in set number 3. Quick play, Zengel. Oh, they ate quick. And Aiden Zengel controlling the middle, looking to control the game. Now at the service line. 4 serving 2. Ji Dao Shuai will score. There he is. Sending it to zone 5. Sending it long, but inside. Here's Roberts. Puts it down. Good decision by Sukushev. Edgar was denied on one side and then goes to the outside this time, while the blockers weren't formed properly. Too strong on the service, Tom Edgar. Lee Wanbo with a service. Outside. Australia looking to capitalize. They are up by 2, 6-4. Good pass for China. Another put away. Ji Dao Shui showing up here in set number 3. Look at that, double block, wide open gap, and Ji finishes. Good finish again, Nathan Roberts. Not a lot of rallies here I've counted maybe 3, maybe 4. But both teams able to put the ball away. Quick play. A quick is good for Qianlong High. And China going back to what they do best. Transitioning. After a good pass. That's how they'll be able to control this game. Back set. Tom Edgar off the block and good. And Australia, 2-point lead heading to the first technical timeout of set number 3, up 8-6.
But guys, we have to wait that the player is 5 because he was playing 5. Right? And plays 5 and 6.
And in the first technical timeout.
Australia looking to protect, extend their 2-point lead. They're up 8-6 here in set number 3. China, though, has other plans. Now able to involve their quickers. They're making good passes. That time, not so well. G against a great barrier. Diking out, tries his luck, and he will score. Deficit back down to 1. With China serving. Qianlong High on deck. So it's been Qianlong High putting it away, not so much Gengshin. On the other side, it's Aiden Zingel. Ball goes up and goes straight down. Zingel, 6'9", using his size to the hilt. Runming back set, diking out. Perry with a good dig. Staples off the block. Good coverage at the back for China. G hitting, but rejected. And take a look at the Australian defense, double block. Nathan Roberts, Aiden Zingel forming that great barrier. Set for G, read by the block. One more, Ji Dao Shuai. Dueling the blockers that time. China again within 2. Ji Dao Shuai showing some smarts and recognition. Playing the outside position, got rejected on a full swing first. Went a little softer the next time and hit it an angle to send it out. A serve! Dai King Yao doing damage from the service line. Perry unhappy he was unable to pass it. Good pass. Max Staples. Tom Edgar. Blocked up top, catching the line. Cause for celebration for China as finally they stop Tom Edgar. Li Runming again. Cover the cross because his double blockers at the left covered line. Another, whoa, what a save! China on the counterattack. Zhang Chen. Oh, unable to get that one. But China, with their version of a power game, look at this save. Hang time. For Luke Perry.
Timeout by Australia.
This time Australia wants to talk things over. One-point lead for China, 11-10 here in set number 3. They are down by 2 sets. Now looking to play with more energy, more urgency. Sukashev back set. Edgar puts it down. Big man tying the game. And look at this setup, wind-up, strong finish. That ball will never be the same. Ji Dao Shuai continues to cook. What a substitution for Coach Sieku Chen. As number 10 delivers. Look at him. Sliding behind the middle blocker. Good pickup by Perry. Transitioning into the A quick for Nemo. Jumping before the set. Overpass, overkill, but goes out. Sorry, missed for Australia that time. It was an open spot in the back line. (13 serving 12). On to Sukachev. Number 14 with a special delivery. Coming out the great pass from Max Staples. Roberts with the serve. Good pass by G. And China getting the favor back. With a quick play for Chen Long Hai. Good hit. Looking across hitting line was Max Staples.
Substitution by Australia. Number 12,
Paul Sanderson making his appearance. Service outside. So Nemo Mote returns. Sanderson couldn't put that service to go in. Lead back to China, 15 serving 14. Edgar to Staples. Good cover by Zhang Chen. Dai King Yao. Sukachev against 3 blockers. Staples denied. The Great Wall inviting them to the big block party. China up by 2, 16-14. Dai King Yao, Chen Long Hai. We are the watchers on the wall. We'll send you back from whence you came. Some Chinese fans in attendance. And hey, it's a weekend. Why not spend your day here in the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium for some volleyball? 2-point lead for China, 16 to serve 14. Again, a win here for either China or Australia would help keep their Olympic dreams alive. Edgar finishing down the line. Look at the line, hit. Tukachev with a service. It'll be a back setter. Combination play. Zhang Chen, but that one going out. China wants a challenge.
Challenge by China.
Could have hit the corner there.
The challenge is net touch.
Oh, so they want a net touch. All right. Crucial challenge because the ball game all tied up at this point. No violation there. So now all tied up, 16 all. Tukachev serving Zhang Chen. Diking Yao, rejected, Tom Edgar. And the volley Roos take a 1-point lead. Diking Yao meeting Edgar up top. And Edgar, a one-man SWAT team. Australia right now on a 3-point swing as they overtake China 17 to 16 here in set number 3. They would love nothing more than to finish this match early. Tukachev again targeting Zhang Chen. Quick play, put away, Chen Long Hai. And he's playing the best among all the middle blockers for China today. Chen Long Hai takes care of business as Hui Xianjun on the floor to serve. Staples putting it up. Here's Edgar. Good recognition. Edgar again, blocked away. Lee Yuan-bo sending it back. Edgar got a block earlier, and Lee Yuan-bo says, not this time. Volley Roos trailing by 1 point, 17 to 18. Thanks to that Lee Yuan-bo block kill. Looking for a big run once again is Australia. Squeeze, Xianjun serves, but straight to the net.
Substitution by China.
That prompts the return of Chen Long Hai. I'll be back in action in just a moment. Staples, short serve. Chance out for Australia, back set, Edgar. Attack going too long. That's not the easiest of shots, trying to look for that zone 5 corner. And that's off a tip. But I think wanted to maybe wipe it off the block, tool the block. Back set. Edgar. No tooling the block this time. As Tom Edgar flies, finishes. When you have the hammer, you put it down.
Number 1 out. Number 17, Cameron in.
Paul Carroll serving. Good pass. Backing out from the back. Covered. Edgar. Rejected again. China timing the attacks of Edgar well.
Substitution by Australia. Number 17,
And those long arms sending the ball back. Oh! A serve! Staples tried to avoid it, but hit his shoulder. China 4 points away from taking their first set. Sukachev back set. Edgar wants to score. Free ball. Nemo couldn't convert. And there's a challenge by Australia.
challenge by Australia. The challenge is rock catch.
Let's see if Roberto Santilli has sufficient evidence. Ooh. No touch. Well out.
The challenge was not successful. Substitution by Australia. Number 14,
Missed the block by a mile.
Ben in.
As Benjamin Bell subs in. At the top of the tape. Combination play, another block. Li Runming helping out in the blocks department as China scores again. And China now out blocking Australia by 1. Foot fault. Sometimes your feet just a little too big. What a time for that service error. We are at set point for China here in set number 3.
Substitution by China. Number 5 out. Number 3,
Ji Wan replaces Lee Wanbo. Service controlled. Edgar rejected! China winning set number 3, 25-20. We head to set number 4 in just a moment.
中国が取れました。これでセットカウント2対1、オーストラリアが2セット、1セットリードしています。
Australia had their chances, but China with some superb play in the previous set. As you take a look at the highlights of set number 3, Tom Edgar tooling the block that time, but in the final moment, as you take a look at this tremendous save by Luke Perry, with some of the highlights in the set. They fake the B quick, and then Dao Shuai putting that ball away. Key substitution for China in that previous set, was able to rattle some points in. And then China adjusting their defense, keying in this time on Tom Edgar. And then that block kill. China also serving strong. They lead the aces count 5-3. And it's about excelling in those other departments that allowed China to take the previous set. 2 aces to none. 1 less error and 4 more blocks. China just playing to their identity, staying true to who they are, and that's a strong defensive team. I guess it's true what they say when they give you the advice to be yourself. As we are ready for set number 4 again, coming to you from the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. Australia versus China. Olympic dreams at stake. A win today will keep that alive for these 2 Asian teams. Ji Daoshuai earning the playing time. Aiden Zingel was able to dominate the middle at certain points. Can Australia recover from losing that previous set? Let's see. Australia serving, China receiving. Back set. Dai King Yao will score. After that set, the confidence of China must be brimming right now. Back set for Tom Edgar. And he gets it a go. Aiden Zingel to serve. Li Runming set to the outside. Ji Daoshuai will score again. Two serving 1. Running set. Nathan Roberts. Ball put up. Dai King Yao on the counterattack. 1 more chance. Ji Daoshuai is blocked. Look at Tom Edgar sending that one back. Quick play. A lifting violation on Nemo Mote. Although you could hear it, the Team Australia was already talking. They were expecting the quick after they saw that good pass. Ji Daoshuai to serve. Heavy topspin. Quick play, Nemo, this is how you do it. A simple execution. Ball game tied, 3-all. It's number 3 serves, Nathan Roberts. Backcourt pipe, rejected. Mote this time with back-to-back hits. First off an A quick. And then a block. Nemo, not on my watch. Good pass. Back set. Thanking Yao. Ball put up by Luke Perry. Edgar gives it back. One more chance for China. Die again, but blocked. Max Staples. Oh, look at that LeBron James stance by Max Staples. Take a look at it. Defending the net. And Max Staples defending like King James. Telling his teammates, I've got this. Action resumes with Australia taking a 2-point lead, 5-3. We're in set number 4. Shang Chen over the block and scoring against Tom Edgar. Edgar with that shank pass. Good pickup by Perry. Edgar from the back sends it long. Ball game tied again, 5-all. Paul Carroll replaces Tom Edgar. Maybe some fatigue for the Volleyballs captain. Paul Carroll, prolific lefty as well. See how he can contribute. Second leading scorer of the Volleyballs. Max Staples puts it away. Now this substitution of Tom Edgar could work many ways, but for Australia, if it works in their favor, it's because it makes them unpredictable. Now the offense, or the defense of China, will have to figure out who to block. Shang Chen, the attack hitting the top of the tape and then out of bounds. Two-point lead again by the Volleyballs. Shang Chen, good read defensively by Roberts. Staples, the tip. He will score. And sends Australia to the technical timeout. 3-point lead, 8-5. Three-point ball game. Australia in the driver's seat, 8-5 here in set number 4. Nemo Mote serving. Run Ming, hey, quick! But again, just going long. Well, we haven't mentioned the name of Shen Long Hai for quite some time. Lee Run Ming wanting to involve him that time. Oh, look at that backslide. Shen Long Hai with a different approach now. Six serving 9. Roberts puts it away. This time, Sukachev running different plays. And the perfect play to run. Qianlong Hai was way too focused on Aiden Zingel. Combination for Dai King Yao. Ball put up. Zhang Chen will score off the triple block. Seven serving 10. We'll see if the Chinese scoring machine can get uncorked here in set number 4. Paul Carroll swings but couldn't score. Wants a challenge. Maybe a block touch. Oh no, so no challenge. So play corrected. Call corrected rather. Australia scoring a point, 11-7. Another finish for Qianlong Hai. China going to their bigs. Or in front, or who was in front that sequence. Flat serve. Back set. Carroll block. China scoring again. Anytime you can defend like China, you always have a chance to get back into the game. It's an ace serve. Just dropped in. And Roberto Santilli does not like what he's singing or what he's seeing and is suing for time. The Volleyroos holding a precarious 1-point lead, 11-10, against China here in set number 4. Team China. We're going to counterattack. We've seen some great saves in this match. Unfortunately, Zhang Chen unable to convert. Could be the break that Australia needed to stop the bleeding. Zingel unable to get to that one. Oh, look at that play. Coming up from behind the middle blocker. Loaded serve. Sukachev to Nathan Roberts. Australia just looking to go back to the basics. Great pass, great set, great finish. Runming back set. Dai King Yao scoring off the block. An enthusiastic Chinese squad right now, refusing to let Australia build up a lead. Australia knew that from the point of contact. Service was sailing out. Roberts serving. Zhang Chen flying for that strong finish. Small gap in the block. He uses and abuses it. Back set. Paul Carroll off the blocker and all good. Both teams just going point for point now. Good set by Sukashev. Really sold him on the middle quick and the outside set and then went to the opposite. Zhang Chen with authority. Quick play, Zingel. Good cover by Li Runming. Someone else has a set. Too close to the net. And China getting that one. Tied game. How about Dai King Yao using his momentum? One hand versus two-handed joust. And getting that on the go. Wow! Zingel right down the middle. And a volley rules back on top by one. What a tight fourth set. And Aiden Zingel up high, down hard. Numbers almost even between China and Australia. China 44 attack points, Australia 47. China 13 blocks, 12 for Australia. 3 more aces for China, 6-3. 1 less error. Runming going to Chen Long Hai. Anticipated. Cross-court shot defended. Chance for Australia on the counter. Staples couldn't score. From the back line, puts it down. Ji Dao Shuai providing firepower off the bench. And look at this spear from the back row. Right in front of Luke Perry. Overpass. China now on the counter. Dai King Yao slowed down by the block. Zingel, but blocked away. Or rather, attack not over. And Australia calling for a timeout. Action resumes. Still no Tom Edgar for Australia. They're rolling with Paul Carroll. China 1 point lead, 17-16. Here's Carroll. Good cover at the back. Perry, good dig as well. Roberts, denied. Staples from the back. And gets a drop ball. Australia going to the right side. Max Staples scores, and now at the service line, another tied game. Combination put away by Daiking Yao. Because Chen Longhai has been proficient. Although Nathan Roberts is right there. Daiking Yao just finding the gapper. Roberts, cross-court, shot is good. Great fast set.
Substitution by Australia. Number 1.
There's Paul Sanderson, service duty. Where's number 4 for the Volleyroos? Die. And it's a free ball. Spiking out, full swing, down the line. And take a look at this hit, so nice you gotta see it twice. Setting it to zone 6. Back set. Paul Carroll off the block. Combination. So precious. Any cushion badly needed. China up by 2. Staples giving it back. China limiting their options now, talking about Australia. They've been on the defensive so far. Zhang Chen. Attack block. Outside set. What a finish. But great defense as well. The contact at the net whistled. Yes. Benjamin Bell subs in for Gregory Sukushev.
Number 10.
Crucial moment now for Australia. Can they close it out? They're already up by a set, 2-1. A serve! And it's a tied game once again, 20-all.
Timeout by China.
And Paul Carroll loading the serve, putting it away. China call it timeout. Volleyroos looking for a strong finish. China looking for one more set. 20-all. You're in set number 4. G. Picked up. Berry sets. Carroll hits and scores! And Paul Carroll swinging and scoring. Australia on top by 1. Way out on that one. Let's see if this receiving pattern can yield results. On 2. Bell couldn't score. China on the counter. And China will score. Zhang Chen pumping that shotgun. Look at the set to the outside. And getting Paul Carroll to shank it. Paul Carroll jumping out of the way of that one. Tom Edgar cheering his team on. Outside again, Chang Chen picked up by Perry. Staples gives it back. China putting pressure on Australia with their attacks. Chang Chen again will score.
Substitution by China. Number 5 out. Number 8.
Hui Jianjun to serve. 23 to serve 22. Good pass. Staples, the tip will work. Hang on to your seats. We're headed for another carjack finish here in this set.
Number 5. Team.
Ace serve! Match point for Australia. Set for Zhang Chen. Block. China surviving that match point. Extended fourth set. That's Ji Yuan.
Substitution by China.
Will replace
6 out.
Li Runming.
And Substitution by Australia.
Grigory Sukoshev also subbing in for Australia. It'll be an extended set. Back set. Carroll puts it away. Second match point for the Volleyroos.
Substitution by China. Number 3 out. Number 6. Big Jun
Sukoshev to serve. Good pass. They're on the play for Zhang Chen, but Australia! The block, the kill for the game. They take it 26-24 in set number 4. And the Olympic dream is alive for Australia. They go to 3-3. China will drop to 2-4. Big win for the Volleyroos. And against a strong defensive team, Australia matching them with their intensity and their tenacity at the net. Tom Edgar was replaced by Paul Carroll, but no matter. The big Aussie did his job, and his teammates finished the match. Nemo, great service ace towards the end of that set, and then finally, the great defense at the net. Congratulations to the Volleyroos. Tom Edgar, another strong effort, but he had a lot of help. Nathan Roberts, Max Staples, Aiden Singel. As we take a look at the story of the stats, 4 blocks to 1, 3 less errors, and 1 more ace. Little things adding up for big things for Team Australia. Great effort from the Volleyroos as they await the results of the games in just a moment. Coming up next, we will have France against Venezuela, and for France, one win could formally enter them in the Rio 2016 Summer Olympic Games. Somewhere Tom Edgar and the rest of Australia also want to be. So still a strong chance for them. Final match statistics. 3 more attack points for Australia. Both teams canceling each other out in the errors as well as in the blocks. And that was it. That was the main difference for Australia. And then the tremendous defense. That service ace to close set number 4. Extended 4th set, but Australia didn't want to be part of another super extended set. And we will have more volleyball action coming to you inside the Tokyo Metropolitan Gymnasium. Second to the last day of competition as we leave you with some of the highlights of this game. We will have Venezuela and France coming up next. So stay tuned. We'll catch you guys on the rebound.